Well, RC, the Internet Television Championship is on the line. White Lotus against Frankie Frizzo. This is going to be an outstanding contest.
Sure should be, Joe. White Lotus getting ready to take on the Internet Television Champion.
Title on the line. Frizzo trying to get the fans behind him. I'll tell you what, Lotus looks pretty determined tonight, RC. He shoves Frizzo. You don't want to rub Frizzo the wrong way.
Looks like he's trying to challenge Frizzo to test his strength.
That was a mistake on Frizzo's part. The Internet Television Champion has to be wary of a veteran like White Lotus.
Absolutely right. You don't want to turn your back on Lotus. He'll come after you.
Lotus, just look at his back. You can see he's been through some wars. Big hip toss. And a nice arm drag takedown by RC. And a drop kick there by Frankie Frizzo. RC, I'll tell you, Frizzo's a house of fire tonight, showing that eye of the tiger. I always tell you he has, RC. He wants to retain that Internet Television Championship.
Well, he's got his hands full with this match, Joe. White Lotus wants that belt.
White Lotus throwing a little kid out of his seat so he can have a seat.
He needs a little bit of rest, Joe.
Frizzo putting a hurting on him. And Frizzo right now eyeing him up, telling him to get back in that ring. Frizzo with a chicken cry there.
That's because he's hungry, Joe.
Frizzo still calling for chicken, RC.
Actually, I'll tell you what, Joe. It looks to me like Frankie Frizzo might have dropped a few pounds.
Wow, a compliment, RC.
I think they dropped when his double chin was stacked up.
Oh, boy. I knew that was too good to be true. And they lock up. Big knee lift right there. And a forearm to the back by White Lotus.
Speaking of chicken, you know why Frankie Frizzo has very few successful lockups with his opponents?
I'm afraid to ask.
His hands are always greasy.
RC, one of these days, he's going to come down here and just plow you. White Lotus right now trying to, you got a hook of a leg there, 1, 2, trying to get John Sarah to count faster. He wants that Internet Television Championship, and that would be quite the feather in his cap if he could pull it off.
I'll tell you what, Joe, you're absolutely right, it would be. And Frankie Frizzo better be careful. I think he's sluggish for this match.
Big suplex right there from White Lotus.
I saw him in the back earlier preparing for this contest by eating a double whopper.
2 count only right there by White Lotus. So right now, Frankie Frizzo in a whole heap of trouble. White Lotus right now. You better hope he stays in a heap of trouble, RC. I'm telling you. Into the ropes goes Frizzo. Frizzo with an elbow to the back of White Lotus.
I'm not worried about Frizzo. Right now he's got his hands full with White Lotus, and after the match he'll have his hands full with some fast food.
And a backslide. Nicely executed. 1, 2, 2.5. Big clothesline from White Lotus. Takes the Internet Television Champion down. White Lotus having discussions with referee John Sarah about his 3 count.
The official telling John Sarah his count was too slow. You might have to agree with him, Joe. That count was very slow.
Frizzo right now firing back with right hands to the gut. Big eye rake right there from White Lotus. White Lotus now jaw-jacking with the referee again. That might be his ultimate undoing. He's got to focus on Frizzo, not so much the referee. If he doesn't move impactful enough, he'll put away Frizzo. Into the ropes goes Frizzo. Lotus misses with a clothesline. And Frankie Frizzo takes him down with a double axe handle. Frizzo firing him up. A super kick. Lotus takes down Frankie Frizzo. If he could capitalize and cover Frankie Frizzo, we might see a new champion. Frankie Frizzo in a lot of trouble. He's looking up at the lights right now.
Both men in a lot of trouble. Looks like this match is taking a lot out of both competitors.
Internet Television Championship's on the line, RC. You get this, you can only find this kind of action right here in ACPW.
Absolutely right, Joe.
White Lotus gets to his feet, drops to a knee, and now he's back to his feet once again. White Lotus looking to take advantage. Frizzo still motionless. He gets Frizzo up to his feet. Frizzo maybe playing a little bit of possum there, firing over some right hands.
Frizzo whips him into the ropes. How about the big slowed us down to the match, Joe.
Frizzo with a nice clothesline. Calling for a big elbow from Frizzo. Frizzo right now in charge.
Absolutely ready, throwing his weight around, if you will.
Sets him up. Big backdrop. Frizzo down. Frizzo setting him up. Maybe setting him up for... He takes him down. Nicely executed by Frankie Frizzo. This could be it. Frizzo going for the cover. Could he retain the championship? He's having trouble getting him over. He's got him there. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Frizzo with another successful championship defense, RC.